have complete control there. I mean, at a certain point, I was very close to flagging, and yeah, I might have simply flagged, to be honest. I think I made a move with 0.2 seconds to go. So far, I'm not really hitting my stride. Okay, now this one I'm gonna play a little bit different style. Okay, G3. Yeah, this is probably good for white. How should I set up here? Probably like this. E5, there's knight B3 maybe? It's interesting. A5, there's knight B1. Yeah, maybe I have to play like this, but it's not very attractive. Knight B3 I'm expecting, yeah, and I have to probably have to take E4, knight G5, D5, takes, rook E8. It's hard to believe. I have to take. Now he will be a bit better. Or maybe more than a bit better. Maybe not that bad. If he forces the bishop somewhere, I'll probably take with the d pawn here. This just isn't very good. Okay, I have to speed up. A3, I'll take bishop c5, knight c5, dc5, and I'm a bit worse. Yeah, it's a bit slow, but I have a minute, so it's fine. But obviously, the trend is in these games are that he gets ahead on time. That's clearly not ideal. And I think these positions maybe look a bit worse for black than they are. Because, yeah, he's got the bishop pair and my pawn structure is a little bit scuffed, but my game is fairly free. Probably go e4 now. How am I to deal with e4? That's the question. If I take, e4 takes, rook e1, bishop f5, f3, knight d6. Looks fine. Doesn't have to play s3, you can go bishop b2. And I cannot unpin at once. Anyway, he's gone rook e1, so no reason to spend more time on that. this is a bit annoying. Maybe my position is a bit worse than I thought. But what can you do? You gotta play the cards you've been dealt. Or that I've dealt myself in this case. Bishop d7, I think. Bishop c6. He's gotta play f3 at some point, I believe. Yeah, I don't think he's played this very accurately. Knight g5 now. Knight goes to e6. I think I'm gradually, if not equalizing, I should be pretty fine. And eventually I may be able to take over the initiative. Yeah, let's go a5. Hoping for a4. Probably should go a4 himself, which he does. Let's consolidate the structure here. b6. It's probably going to be a lot of exchanges now on the d file. h4. Okay. h6, I guess. I don't think I can do anything other than trade now. Rook d8. Take it. Knight d4. Takes queen d6. Yeah, I'm certainly fine now. Question is whether I can actually play for a win here, which I assume will be a bit difficult. Are there any tactics? Probably not. Guess it's not worth spending too much time on. Let's just make waiting moves for the time being. Oh, that's a good move. Okay, let's exchange. Do something. Super tense. Okay, let's go back. Exchange the queens. It looks like a pretty clear draw. He has the bishop pair, but I think I'm just way too solid. My position, that is, not me specifically. Knight c6. e5. Yeah, he just wants to trade now. He just gives this one up. I don't know why he did that. I don't think that was necessary. He's choking a little bit. I want to take like this, but I'm not sure that I can. That was not ideal. I should have moved the bishop first. Okay, let's go with the bishop to d1. Yeah, this is just a pretty clear draw, I believe. But I will try, of course. Okay, now let's go f4. f5 probably. I don't think I can do anything though. let's just offer him a draw. Okay. First draw of the match. I guess that's fine. Let's go bishop e5. Play more closed positions against him. Knight d7. All right. What's his idea here? I had a game against Jeffrey Zhang in this line, where I got a very good position as white. I should have studied the line since, but I haven't, unfortunately. Oh, this is the way that they play. Yeah. Had this against somebody. Against Geary, maybe? Okay, let's go rook d1. Yeah, the white scores are from games we played before, but 2.5, 2.5. That's the score right now. And if I'm lucky, I have one or maybe even two mods, and they will be able to bring updates if needed. Two mods certainly would be a personal, or no, sorry, 3 mods certainly would be a personal record for me. Can I start going e5, knight d5, c4? Yeah, let's just do that. Simplify the game a little bit. d5, then I should be somewhat better. Just goes knight e8, wow. Okay. Bishop f4. Knight e8 seems a bit excessive to me. Yeah, Asios is not here today, so the fridge is not a problem. No, I've waited with the development of this knight to get it to its most active square now that the pawn on c3 is gone. And generally, I feel like I'm a bit better here now. Okay, let's try and get active on the king side. Guess 94. 94, d5, d5. You can go knight. Sorry, queen b5 maybe. Ugh. Back to the scuffed arrows now. Yeah, that's a bit annoying. Maybe I could have played this better. What to do? I don't actually have anything at all here. Would be a bit disappointing. Okay. Can't think anymore. Need to take action. Bishop is awful on g3 though. That's at least it's supporting knight coming to d6. So I guess that's something. Now he went with the knight from c7, which means that queen b5 is never an option. I feel like that's favorable to me. Yeah, let's... Gotta speed up. Rook d4, rook d1. Seems like a good plan. The old centralization when you don't know what to do. Also, the rook could swing over here after this knight is moved somewhere. Okay, now let's jump in. Knight c8. Didn't expect this to be any good. Maybe I don't have anything here. Okay, let's go back. I'm just throwing pieces at him. Literally not even caring. Yeah, this probably didn't work. I wanted knight f6, but he has rook c4 now. It's massively annoying. Otherwise, I think this would work. This one, huh? Can't I jump in now? Knight f6, I still got gf6, and rook d4, rook d4. Don't think this check is any dangerous, and I retain all my attacking potential on the king side. Rook c1 first. Maybe this works. Yeah, I don't have time. Rook d1, rook h4. No, this is mating though, isn't it? Check. Oh, he's going to h6. Take the bishop. Where's the... Okay, I think I have a pretty clean win. Bishop h4. And then bishop f6. Oh, we should have tried the h5 first, maybe. Now this wins easily. Rook f8, knight c7, and I just start advancing the king. Yeah. Wow. That's how you would expect him to beat me, rather, I would say, than the other way around. That was a fun attack, though, I would say. Now I'm back to suffering in the Catalan, I guess. Okay, let's try and play this way. Somebody try against me. So e4 is maybe happening. What can I do then? probably not play these dubious lines to begin with, of course. Let's go rook e8, seems useful. Okay. b3. Now I can start going e5. Let's just do it. Not overthink things for once. Yeah, it just develops. Guess that's reasonable. Takes bishop f3, bishop h3. Not sure if that's desirable. Yeah, I could do this, but I will be a little bit worse. But I'm not sure what else. Bishop b5 now I think is precise. 95, then I could maybe take here. Yeah, now I just have to take back. Queen e7 next. I'm very solid. Yeah, you can check out Chess24 to see Dubov. But I'm at least hoping his mood is not as good as it was at the start of the match. So I'm in the lead for the first time. Yeah, this is the old rum without Coke and sugar. Without... No, that's wrong. It's Coke without rum and sugar. That's the one. And while I was saying that, I didn't pay attention. I expected, I expected rook d1 first, and then... Okay, never mind. Never mind. Knight b6, I think. Let's try and be solid. Knight e3, I will go c6. But he's somewhat better, for sure. Usually it's not a lot, but he certainly made a lot of progress over the last few moves. Bishop d7, it's the only decent square, not to allow f5. And as long as he cannot do something violent on the king side, if I do get moves like rook d8, bishop c8 developing, then I should be fine. And it's hard to see how he can break through. After all, having exchanged a couple of minor pieces is pretty nice for me. Okay, he wants queen a5. I think I'm fine with that. Bishop e6 maybe? Maybe you can just take the pawn. Looks stupid to think after queen a5, because clearly that was his intention, but now I was a little bit unsure suddenly of what to do. Let's, yeah, keep the tension. Now here, can I go bishop e6? I probably cannot. Yeah, I'm a bit cramped. g6 and then bishop e6 maybe? This is a good maneuver that he found here. Maybe I can try f6. Maybe that's what I need to do. Yeah, I think I'll try that. There's a pin. Why doesn't it work to right click this one again? Yeah, for those who weren't here yesterday, don't suggest moves, you will get banned for life, but I'm sure most of you know that by now. Okay, let's go bishop g4. Should I exchange? Let's keep the tension for now. Maybe I can take with a pawn. Looks a bit ugly. Oh, I'm that short of time. Okay, then just never mind. What was the point of f5? Seemed a bit dumb. Bishop d5 is what I wanted to do anyway. No, he blew this. No, I don't think he's better at all. Let's give a check. Should I trade? Yeah, why not? I want to simplify because I need a position that I can play with a few seconds. King f7. Rook e2 though? How am I getting out? Maybe this way. Knight b6, knight coming to d5. Rook d6. Annoying. Really annoying. Okay, let's give a check. Oh, that didn't actually work. Let's go back and then start advancing the king. But I'm a lot worse now. What a pity. Couldn't even take on f7 because g7 is hanging. But it won't be easy for him to win. It's gonna be a scramble. Check. Go around. Line up. Take it. Take on h5. Should have good drawing chances now. 97. Okay, but I think I can exchange this way. King e3. Maybe his king will be in a bit of trouble. Check. King f3. Could be mating him here. Yeah, now it's mate. Knight f2 after king h3 or knight f6. Wow. Wow. Hustle. Hustle. He outplayed me the entire game. And then, yeah. I was faster. There's nothing wrong with that, though. Nothing at all. Hustling is just part of the game. Okay, let's go e3. Play this against him. Many years ago in the World Rapid and Blitz. In the Rapid specifically. I think maybe we got this exact position, no? Could be at least. Yeah. He put in apparently Asia has put in the evil command. It's funny. I have a feeling like this is like exactly what we had the last time. Let's play bishop d3. Yeah, 94. I was hoping the queen c2 would be working here. I'm not sure it is. Rook c1? No. Maybe that's what I have to do. Queen c1 maybe. Queen c1, knight c3, bishop c3, dc4, bc4, knight d4. That's what I'm worried about. Knight d4, queen d4. I don't see it for me. Okay, let's go queen c1 then. Queen a5. I will have to take, then a3 probably. Or maybe knight d2. What about the hammer? Yeah, what about the hammer? Okay, so he decides just to exchange. Oh, we can still go DC. Oh, this is what I missed. Spent all this time thinking about other lines and I missed the most obvious one. Yeah, takes knight b4, I'm in trouble. Okay, king d2. I've once again mishandled the opening. Like, he has played the opening a lot better than I have in these games. What I'm hoping is that once he exchanges, of course if he exchanges queens, my king is well placed. And otherwise, I'm hoping to get rook d1, king e1 very quickly and run away. Yeah, rook d1. So my problems here are only of a temporary nature, I believe. So if you cannot find anything quick, then I'm fine. Don't know what that check was all about. Maybe some e5. Still I got knight e5 then. Knight e5. Yeah, that's just no good, is it? Just no good. d95, knight d4. If I take on h7, I end up losing a piece to rook e8 later on. So I have to take this one. Oh, now I'm just... I realized the line I wanted to play didn't work at all. Now I'm just much worse. He's completely outplayed me in this game. Probably should just take. Yeah. Okay, I'll just take on b7 because otherwise I feel like I'm just worse for, or a lot worse for nothing. So it's better at least to get a pawn for my troubles. Rook e8, I'm assuming, or at least expecting. Does this work? Queen g3, queen c4 is his point. go queen f3 then. Oh, this loses rook e8. Rook e8 would have won. Where's his mate now? Yeah, I should have lost there. But he's given me some hope. He can take a perpetual if he wants, but I'm not sure he has more by now. Yeah, I think he just has to make a draw, unfortunately for him. Yeah, just to show, queen f3. I was losing here because of rook e8. Rook e8 and then rook e8, king f1, knight h2, and the fork.